This is the new television and radio. Dude, what do you think? All right, do you think any business in the world, if someone called them and it was the Super Bowl, like let's say the Super Bowl called and said, all right, we just randomly, they're like, hello, this is the Super Bowl. We have a TV spot. You can run your Super Bowl commercial. You know, do you want to be on the Super Bowl? What do you think they say? I think it's the holy grail, you know, in terms of anyone who's running ads, like, oh my God, you know, I'm on the Super Bowl, which of course is going to cost like $1 billion or whatever. I don't know what a Super Bowl spot costs. We should figure it out and put it under this video and make it look cool. So let's say the Super Bowl called and they're like, you can be on the Super Bowl, dude, for 100 grand instead of 5 million or whatever it is. I think a lot of businesses would scramble, even if they didn't have the money. They would take out loans and stuff to get on the Super Bowl for 100 grand because it's like the Super Bowl. So they're going to be thinking, all these people are going to see my ad, you know? And so that's great. That makes a lot of sense. But then you have to wonder, okay, how many people watching that ad that you're paying 100 grand for and it's a bargain, right? How many people watching the Super Bowl are even going to see your ad, you know? So let's just say that there's going to be 1 million of them. Great. So still pretty good. You got 1 million people watching your ad. Everyone's excited. They paid $100,000, 1 million people watching your ad. Everything's going to be great now. But then you have to ask yourself, okay, well, of those 1 million people, how many of them actually care about the thing you're selling, right? Because remember, it's the Super Bowl, and it's this huge, giant, you know, selection of people from all walks of life, all interests, all populations, whatever. So maybe you're going to get, I don't know, let's say it's 10% of them are actually interested in whatever it is you're selling. So that's 100,000 people. So you paid $1 to get a complete stranger who's maybe interested in your stuff to watch a commercial of it during the Super Bowl. All right, so if we do all the math behind that, that's probably going to be relatively accurate math. Right, so it would cost you, if you could get it for $100,000, which no one can, $1 to get a stranger to watch your 30-second TV spot. This is the new television and radio. All right, I think everybody can agree that so much of the human population spends a tremendous amount of time watching video and listening to podcasts on one of these, right? This is the new TV. You can get on this and get in front of whoever you want to for way cheaper than what it would cost, even in this unbelievable, like, great Super Bowl situation. I'll give you an example. My agency does video content and direct response marketing for really successful companies that are doing a lot of advertising. We make their ads perform better. One of our tricks, all right, is that we know that we can identify the perfect person for that company and get them, depending on the industry, right? So typically, we can get someone to watch a 6-minute commercial on the phone, on social media as a paid ad for under $1 per person. So imagine this, like, we just walked through this whole, like, hypothetical scenario where, oh my God, I'm on the Super Bowl, it's only 100 grand, all these people are gonna see it, and we figured out it's gonna be really about 100,000 people who are genuinely interested in your stuff, gonna pay $1 each to watch 30 seconds. So right now on social media, you can run a video like this. This is an ad, make no mistake about it. And you can get a complete stranger who's interested in your type of stuff to watch 100% of it, but like 3 to 6 minutes for under $1 typically. Some markets, depending on if it's mass market, that could happen for 30 cents per view. Not per like seeing the video, but literally watching the whole thing. But now kick it up a notch, right? So imagine this. Imagine the Super Bowl guys, okay? So now it is the Super Bowl calling you. All right, so imagine the Super Bowl is like, not only are we gonna let you do this for 100 grand, okay? But anyone who watches your entire commercial, we're going to show them more commercials about you, all right? How about that? Like, that would be a no-brainer deal. The same thing happens on social, right? When you do it through paid advertising. If someone watches 100% or whatever percent you deem appropriate of one of your long-form videos like this one, you can retarget them with additional content that is valuable to them. And what happens when you're doing that? Well, you're building your brand awareness, and you're also causing that person to know, like, and trust you because your content's valuable. And then when the time is appropriate, you make them an offer, just like anybody else, right? And says, hey, you know, notice you've been watching my videos. If you want some of the stuff that I sell, you can go here and check it out. And obviously, you would script it a little bit better. So the point I guess I'm trying to make for you is if you're advertising in any capacity, right, whether it's online, whether you're using direct mail, whether you're on television, whether you're on the radio, do not discount social media as being something that nobody uses or just being something where people are posting a bunch of pictures of dumb stuff. You can get the perfect message in front of the perfect person for peanuts, right? Really for next to nothing. And you can reach a ton of those people, and you can continue to reach them after they watch your stuff. So it's a whole new way to look at it, and it's certainly worth testing. My name is Frank Kern, kernbranding.com. If you found this useful, and I hope you did, please feel free to share it with others if you know anybody who might find it helpful as well. Thanks so much for watching. Take it easy.